Hello, everybody. It's good to see you tonight. We are going to do things a little bit differently tonight. I'm hoping for guest chatter to come on tonight and tell us about how she had 3 strikes, and then on her third reconsideration, hit a home run and got an approval for a loan. So we're gonna check on that. I'm gonna try something here differently, just to give everybody a. I wanted to see what this sounded like. If I can get it going. Hold on. Let's see. Is it coming? Oh. Hold on a sec. Try it again. Hold on. All right. Here we go.
Thank you for calling the National Answer Desk of the Small Business Administration, the nation's go-to resource and voice for small businesses. The SBA is now processing general inquiries regarding support for small businesses through answerdesk@sba.gov. We thank you for your understanding. The U.S. Small Business Administration is offering low-interest economic injury loans to assist eligible small businesses affected by the coronavirus pandemic. These loans provide working capital to assist small businesses cover their short-term needs during this period. Please visit www.sba.gov/disaster to learn more about this program and apply online. For questions regarding coronavirus funding, please email our disaster customer service at disastercustomerservice@sba.gov.
And that's the main number for the SBA. Gosh. Wow. Wow. $1 trillion operation. High tech there. High tech stuff there, people. High tech stuff. Well, that's not going to help many people out. But if you're looking to, you would maybe an operator, a real operator would be nice, or a number to get in touch with a real operator. Oh, they don't make it easy. I'll tell you that. They're not making it easy. I'm going to try to get online. Here on the chat room, we have somebody that should be coming up around 9 o'clock. So if you don't want to sit around and wait 20 minutes and chit-chat while we're waiting for them, the person has been denied and declined and reconsidered and reapplied and gone through the hoops and ladders and finally has gotten an approval. She was supposed to be contacting a congressman today and talking to an SBA agent today. We'll see how that goes. I mean, these are just, I haven't met this person, but their story seems to be pretty legit on the, as I've been relaying back and forth information with them. They seem to be going through something here that seems pretty genuine. So those of us that are out there that have been denied, maybe this would bring a spark of hope to say, keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Don't stop until you get it. Remember, it is not a freebie. It's not like the government owes you this money because it's a tax thing or whatever, but this is a loan. These are private lenders that are actually the main component here that need to give us the loan. So we do need to actually be approved for it by a specific person, and it's not the government that makes the final approval on that. So we are going to see if these people show up. If not, then we will chit chat on this another day, and I will continue to get you the information that you're looking for in the SBA world. Okay? All right. Well, I don't see them right now, but I'm going to click out on this until they come back again. We're going to start another stream. Thanks for watching. Okay. Let's see if she's here. I'm going to call her for her name purposes. Are you here? I realized that she was in another time zone when I mentioned a specific time last night, when I was in contact with her. So I said 9, or I said 8, which is 9 o'clock her time. So we're going to find out if EG is here. She is the one who has tried to get loans, and it didn't stop. She didn't stop trying, and she finally knocked one out of the park. And hopefully she can get on here and tell you exactly how she did it. Because I know there's a lot of people out there who are saying, hey, I was denied. I was denied. Why was I denied? And what can I do to be approved? Well, if we can get her on, she can tell you exactly what she did. And exact same thing might not work for you, but it gives us a little bit more ammunition to go try and get this loan with. So, with that said, I had a video today on the Cash apps, and if anybody out there is watching and is getting declined and they don't know why right now, but they're using Cash apps or money transferring apps as their bank account, that could be that if you're using a bank account or a Cash app as a bank account, then that could be a reason why you could be in processing for the rest of the year. You could be denied because you don't have a true bank account. You got to go out and get a true one, because Cash apps are not going to cut it. They're not going to cut it with getting a loan. Your Cash app will work for a PPP as far as if it's a Square Up or PayPal or Intuitive. They will work with Cash apps for PPP loans because they are now working in tandem with the SBA. But if you're using any kind of third party to try to get your loan with, you're not going to get the loan. That's just how it is with the Cash apps. Kristen Tello says, every time you reapply, do you get a credit check? Yes, you probably will. Because when you do reapply, unless they're going to go back and pull the same paperwork that you had, they probably will do a credit check, because when you reapply, a lot of times they're counting on you. They're counting on you when you reapply to have changed your credit or have fixed some credit things, and they could use that for a reason that you are being reconsidered. So yeah, they are going to recheck your credit and hopefully your credit has went up, or at least it hasn't went down. So yeah, they will double check your credit if you reapply. Ernest Robinson, am I familiar with Nebraska and Hillsborough? The streets in Tampa? Yeah, I'm familiar with Nebraska and Hillsborough very much. Absolutely. I used to work in a restaurant down at a hotel down there. But when will the SBA email full boost? Asks. The SBA will email you as soon as your application, after you applied. It took them to email me. It took them a month before I got a response back in email full boost. So most people are getting it back sooner these days. So hopefully that will work. Yeah, no, pray for me. I know Nebraska and Hillsborough, not the best part of town there, but hey, it was pretty cool. EJ Garcia, I was processing and I realized my bank info had to be fixed. I fixed it and still been processing in like 9 days total. You're welcome, Christian. Okay, EJ Garcia was processing and realized my bank info had to be fixed. I fixed it and still processing like 9 days. EJ, my bank info had to be fixed too. It took them about 3 days after I fixed it though. It was a little faster than that. But then again, if your stack is here and they ask you to fix your, when I was doing it, my stack might have been that big and I might have went under just a couple people. So right now, remember, when you are asked to fix something, you go back to the bottom and have to work your way back up with it. So the good thing is, EJ, if they asked you to fix your bank information, everybody out there, listen real closely about this. EJ Garcia, just look at his question. I'm answering that. If they ask you for your bank information, very positive signs should go up, because normally if you've got a legitimate bank, if you've got like a third-party app that they can transfer money to, that's not going to work. This is a loan. It's not going to work. But if you have a bank and they're asking you for, like, say, a routing number or business banking, then they're looking for a place to put money. So once you give them a legitimate routing number. I had to fix my routing number, and they had the money in my account in 3 days. Some people, nowadays, it's taking a little longer. But that's a great sign. That is a great sign. Christian Tello, what's the minimum score you have to be approved for the SBA loan? Do you know? The minimum I've seen right now is 513. I saw somebody get the loan with a 513. Ernest Robinson, listen, I'm struggling, but listen, I'm not worrying about the loan anymore. This is best talk show period. Ha! No, Ernest, I'm saying you're going to get, dude, I am checking out New Jersey right now, dude. You don't give up. Don't give up, Ernest. I'm checking out New Jersey for you. I am working on it. Don't think I'm not digging when I'm not here talking with these generous people. EJ Garcia, they didn't ask me. I just happened to look and the info was all in red. EJ. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's okay. If they didn't ask you. The info is all in red. So you're talking about the portal, when you were in the portal, EJ? Oh, fella, they asked you to send a voided check? Okay, Othello Weathers, I have put a video out that says, Othello Weathers, I have put a video about scams. Did they ask you to send a picture of a voided check? Because usually they just need your routing number. Your voided check is going to have all kinds of information on it, maybe, with an address and home, which I guess is okay. But I would be very, very careful with mailing anybody a voided check. I haven't heard that yet. I've just heard send routing numbers, but each lender is going to ask for different requests. So I can't say it's a scam yet, but I did put a video out there on scams and what it looks like. I put a video on what your portals coming to you should look like from loan officers and from the actual SBA. So check that out. Make sure you're getting the same type of emails that I put in that video that says talking about scams. That's for you, a fellow. Before you send them that voided check, I would check my video out on that. EJ Garcia, I had to fix a couple things on mine as far as my business and my personal name didn't match, and my bank account number. They said it didn't match, but it did. But I sent them numbers anyway. They said email it to them. Yeah, okay. Well, that sounds more legit, but you might want to check out the person that's asking you for that information, your loan officer. This answers for a fellow, your loan officer. You want to get down there. You want to check out that information on the bottom and make sure it's going to the SBA.gov email. Okay, don't make sure it's not going to some third-party email or anything like that. But it sounds legit to me, a fellow. Oh, that's good then. Well, if they're asking you for that, then that's great, because they're looking for your bank account number and they want to know where they can put some money. That's a great one, a fella. I'm probably getting your name wrong, Ophelia. But that's a great sign when they're asking for a bank account number. They're asking, where can I send some money? And that's Ophelia Weathers at www.sendmemoney.com. Cool. Christian Tello, I now see it's true. A friend got approved for $44K with a 580 credit score. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 580 credit score is not going to hurt anybody. And like I said, I think the lowest I've seen is it was 513 or 514. And it was a $22,000 loan, which wasn't bad for a 512. I mean, it's as good as it's going to get, really. But they're looking for genuine businesses that look like businesses and don't look like they're trying to be a business, because a lot of people are asking me, can I send my W-2 in? And it's like, I think that's not a business. If you got a W-2, it's normally an employed by an employer. Your employer will be getting SBA and EIDL, not you. So that's not really good. So anyways, yeah. I had to fix my middle name. That's okay. Yeah, we all have long middle names sometimes. Ophelia. Yeah, I'm so happy. It's been 3 months. Yes, it's Ophelia, like Shakespeare. Huh. Anyway, I love your channel. Thank you, Ophelia. Ophelia isn't Shakespeare. Your old smock brings forth a new petticoat, and indeed the tears of an onion live in the waters that should drown your sorrow. That's Othello, Shakespeare. That's the only thing I know. Anyway, Misty Caro. Oh, El Garcia first said, have you seen anyone getting denied after we're already processing? Yeah, after processing. However, HR Garcia, where I haven't seen anybody get denied is after they have e-signatured. After your e-signature is signed, I have not seen anybody come back and say, hey, I e-signed and I didn't get my loan. Anytime I see it, somebody says, okay, I signed my documents. I've always seen good things come back. I got my loan in such and such a time, got my loan such and such a time. Misty Caro, I just kind of answered that. I'm approved and it's been 3 weeks. What's the deal? It's been 3 weeks. Thank you, Misty. 3 weeks after you've been approved or after you e-signed? Because I've seen people being in process. It took me 40 days total before I got my loan. I hope that encourages some people out there, because sometimes it just doesn't happen that fast. Yeah, and for fitness, the application shows processing. The signed part is grayed out. Do you know how long after they might give an answer? The grayed out part is on everybody's. It's grayed out, meaning you can't go back in and change any information. They'll make it green if they need more information. Usually, if you ever see that thing green again, that means you're going to give them more information, and normally it's like a routing number or something in that area, and that will take you to the next step. So while it's gray, you're still processing. Misty Crow, welcome. After I resigned, it's in funding status. Yay. Cool. Funding status is good for you. Way to go. You did it. Yes. Deborah Olden, the biggest mess I've ever seen. I know. It hasn't been the prettiest thing. They didn't have a whole lot of time to work on it, so I got to give them a little bit of, give them a little slack here. There's probably some people working on this that have never worked in this type of field before. They just grabbed a whole bunch of people and said, get behind the computer and try this. And, it is a mess. But the whole thing's a mess. We just got to stick together. We'll work it out. They'll work it out for us. Check my email every day. Laugh out loud. Yeah. You know what? We all do. We all did at one point in time, and finally we got it, and we can just, sigh of relief. But the good sigh of relief is you re-signed. You signed it, and you're in funding status. So basically everything, all your ducks are in a row. When you're signed, everything's in a row. They're just waiting for that lender. Basically, they're waiting for the lender that said, yeah, I'll take it. Because the lender said, sure, we'll take it. So have them sign it. We'll sign it, and we'll get everything done. We'll take the loan. And then they're just, waiting for somebody to get over there and punch the numbers in. That's all they need to do, fitness. That's all they knew. They need somebody to punch those numbers in real quick. Okay, it's signed. Boom, done. But, they're under the paper, next, and then somebody gets on the phone with them. I know people who get on the SBA are waiting. They're like 1,000 people behind in line waiting for an answer. So you can only imagine what everybody's going through as far as this waiting process, So, yeah, it's a waiting period. But after you signed, you can take a breath. That's cool. That's good. I'm glad you signed, man. It's awesome. I'm happy for your fitness. Let us know. Give us an update and say, hey, I got my money in. If you get it tomorrow, just say, you got my money in today. Took 15 days. That way we can kind of try to get a means and average on this. Has anyone gotten approved over the weekend? Oh, I want to answer that. AJ asked if anybody got approved over the weekend. Hey, let me answer. I got it. Yeah. I signed on a Friday night, but Monday morning, first thing, I had the money. So I think they might have approved me over the weekend. I think somebody had to be working on it. I don't know. I think. But if anybody else can answer that for them. They are closed until Monday. Talk to tier 2. Okay, thank you, fitness. They're closed until Monday. Talk to tier 2. Yeah, did you get that? I did that. The phone. I called him up here. Let me see if I can call him again. Hold on. Yeah, here. Here's what we get when we call them.
Thank you for calling the National Answer Desk of the Small Business Administration, the nation's go-to resource and voice for small businesses. The SBA is now processing general inquiries regarding support for small businesses through answerdesk@sba.gov. We thank you for your understanding. The U.S. Small Business Administration is offering low-interest economic injury loans to assist eligible small businesses affected by the coronavirus pandemic. These loans provide working capital to assist small businesses cover their short-term needs during this period.
You got to hear how this ends.
Please visit www.sba.gov/disaster to learn more about this program and apply online. For questions regarding coronavirus funding, please email our disaster customer service at disastercustomerservice@sba.gov.
That's it. It hangs up. It hangs up. What is that? It hangs up. It doesn't even give you it gives you a email us at this number. Like, what? $1 trillion operation? And you hang up on me? Wow. Anyway, that's what we're living with right now. I hate the system. Press 2, and sometimes it's busy. I had a lady here. She finally got approved. I was talking with her the other day, and she got approved finally. And she said that I told her she needs to call SBA, and I gave her a different number to call other than this one I just called, but that's the main hotline. And she called and she said, I'm waiting. I'm number 350 in line. I was like, 350? 350? And she's like, yeah. And, okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. And she's like, I'm 350 in line. And I thought 350 was and then the next guy I was talking to said, I'm 1400 in line. So I can only imagine if these are the phone calls, then it's crazy. And I know somebody who works with the SBA who will get a phone call with one person, okay? And they will get a phone call with one person, and and then the systems will go down for the SBA, and they will have this person on hold. I mean, I'm talking 5 or 6 hours with one person. So if the system is being on hold with 5 or 6 hours for one person, we're not going to get real far if you got millions of people that are trying to get in. So if you're caller number 1400, I don't know, maybe you'll get to you, maybe they won't. But anyways, it's just crazy. I don't get it, but what can you do? But the person who said she was 350 in line, she didn't even get on, and she was 4 o'clock when she was at 350. So she's probably still waiting, but that was a long time ago. Hill A. Burgess says, give me that number. I was 1200 in line today. Wow, crazy. Are you serious? All right, let me do this. I'm going to do something here. This is totally off the wall here. Guys, I don't want you cannot tell on me, okay? You did not get this number from me. Hold on. You didn't get this number from me. This guy's going to hate me. Okay. I'll pretend I don't know you. I don't know anybody. I don't even know how this number got up there. Hold on a second. Copy. You guys didn't get that number from me. That's all I can say. I don't know even how that number got up there. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? She also told me this isn't the number I gave. This is a number to an actual loan officer. He's going to hate me. Anyway, don't anybody share that number, especially just don't share that number. Okay. She also told me to apply to our PPP, and I've already applied 3 weeks ago. 500 in line, never got on. Wow. 500th in line. Yeah. I mean, if I was talking wow. Well, you would think 500 in line, even if you think about that, but think somebody might have 500 employees. You would think the SBA would have 500 employees. So being 500th online, you would think one person hangs up and you get the next one. But I don't think it works like that. I mean, how many people are in the office taking these calls? Tell me I'm 500 in line, but how many people are taking the calls? Are there 5 people? Are there 100 people? That gives me hope. Yeah, you got the number. You didn't get it from me, Haley Burgess. You didn't get it from me. Go out and get your disbursement treat. Yes. Go, Misty, go. Well, I don't see my contact showing up, EG. EJ, you out there? I would like to tell these people, hey, there we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome, EG, Elisha Gill, to the stands. You see but this behind me, all this strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, home run. EG style. It's Elisha Gill. Now, here she is, and what happened with her? Can you tell us a little bit about your story? We're all going to be watching the chat here for a minute. Elisha has a story about how she has been struck out, and now she has been approved. And we just want to know how that happened. Elisha, can you tell us about it? And I guess I can still talk because this is going to be silent, really silent if I don't. So, but I'm going to read your comment, and we would all just like to know, Elisha, about your story and what's going on, because I heard you're talking to the congressman. You were supposed to call a congresswoman or congressman today, and an SBA agent that you were going to be talking to about your case, which everybody is interested in, because there's a lot of people out there going through denial after denial, and she is kind of been a fighter here. She's not giving up, and I am interested in. Okay, Haley, I am gonna delete that number because I know the guy's gonna yell at me. So everybody who gets the number has got it. If you have that number, if you need it again, to the people that are here only, I'll give it to you. And I can give the Ernest, are you there? I think I gave Ernest that number. Yeah, if you could condense that for us, Elisha. I know it's a long story, but whatever you feel like you need to do to get it out there, shorten it up, lengthen it, it doesn't matter. I'm so interested in this. I wish I had you on Zoom right now. That way we could just make it easier and we could talk and it would be a lot simpler that way. Maybe I'll figure that out. How to get that get up there. That would be so interesting for these people to know. Okay. I know in the emails she had told me previously that, she had been denied 3 times. And she had reapplied or called for reconsideration. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. I think in a reapplying and reconsideration is the same thing. But 3 times. And then, because I was told by all the professionals out there, all the professional CPAs out there that are talking about stimulus plans that just go off and off and off, I was told that 3 strikes, you get 3 chances on this. Then Elisha came forth and said, hey, I did it 4 times. And on my 4th time, I got it. So I am kind of like in the wind with all these other people saying that you can't try it 4 times, because why would they say that? It does continue, credit checking. So I know a lot of people don't want to keep replying because it hurts their credit. But it does. I mean, it's a hard pull anyway. People are going to know that it was one pull that came all at once, and the creditors aren't going to look too bad or too harshly on that. All right, Elisha. I'm not seeing it. Did she type anything else or no? Here we go. Elisha says, I applied back on March 30th and was denied around April 18th based off the credit score. Did the reconsideration again, same day. And started to work on my credit score, but was denied once again May 8th. April, May. So that's April and May. That's 20 days. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 20 days. It's almost 3 weeks later. She applied once, was denied one day. 3 weeks later, she was denied again. Okay, this is early in the system too. January, February, March, April. It was really early on when this was happening. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, so she was denied around April 18th based off the credit score. Did the reconsideration again the same day. Everybody, if you've been denied, now's your moment for the program here. If you've been denied, applied for reconsideration on the same day and started to work on her credit score, but was denied again 3 weeks later. And then what happened? Her credit score the first time was I think it was a 212, 213. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't think it was that. I don't know. I don't know. She never told me that. She did another reconsideration on the same day, I guess May 8th. Okay. So here we go. And then another consideration on the same day, and was still working on her credit score, which at the time was about 30 points shy of the minimum. So her credit score, I'm thinking, was around a 520. I've heard people getting it from, remember, 513 is the lowest I saw. So she did another reconsideration. So that's another reconsideration is kind of like your third try. And it's because of her credit score, which she's still working on, was about 30 points shy of the minimum, which I started to call Tier 2 supervisors. Huh. Okay. So that's the third shot. Application, reconsideration. Okay. This is interesting stuff here. Sorry, I'm getting quiet here. I'm just kind of like watching this, like, what's coming up? What's she going to say next? 540 is not going to, I've heard of 540. Like they showed somewhere earlier, Ophelia. Nice. Okay. They showed somewhere earlier. Where was it on this thing? Somebody had, I think, a 550 and got approved for Mega 580. Oh, okay. He had 580 and got 44K. The one I saw was they had a 513 or 512 and they got 22K. So they got half of that, but their score was at 512. So 540 is still very hopeful. And I think that's where Elisha is at right now, somewhere in the lines of 540 with hers. So, 540 isn't that bad. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's kind of like not that bad. Okay, but was always getting some kind of excuse. Got another denial letter. So that's Elisha's application, a reconsideration with another denial. And this time, wow, so she got practically four denials. This is like this and she's still going. She's still going. You cannot stop EG. You can't stop EG. Anyway, okay. That throws me in itself, just the persistency of this person. Hold on. This is really interesting. Always getting some kind of excuse. Got another denial around June 22nd. Again, same thing. Credit score, again, except this time I was 5 points shy. This is like fourth time. She started now she's contacting her senators. Now this person is contacting your senators. Is this a how bad do you want it thing? Is this a how bad do you want it? Yeah, I remember that Don Henley song. You're leaving tire marks on the carpet. I know what you're looking at. You would walk on the lips through busted glass if you could get next to that. How bad do you want it? Not bad enough. Okay. Congressman blew up the phones, emailed them like crazy, explaining how crappy this was because I owned my business for the last 4 years and took a hard hit. Finally, Congressman Mo Brooks. Let's see. Mo Money. Mo Money Brooks. Mo Money. Mo Brooks, right? Maurice Jackson Mo Brooks. Mo Brooks, really? Mo Brooks in Alabama. Okay, you're in Alabama. Dang, a lot of people in Alabama. I see you're getting strung up like this. Congressman blew up the phones. Emailed them like crazy, explaining how... Yeah, good job, Elisha. I hope people are out there watching this. This is going to take somebody to another level. Misty Caro, it took me 38 or was it 40 days to get full? Yeah. Before I actually got my money, it was from day one application to the day I got my money was, I think, 38 days, but 40. I always say 40 because I like 40. That's a cool number. Elisha got in touch. Remember, this is her fourth denial, her fourth reconsideration. And here she is now. She's getting in touch with the congressman. People, if you need this information. People out there, you need this information. If you're being denied, this is what you need right here. You need to watch this chat. Look at Elisha's game plan and how she managed to do this. This is the EG program. This is the EG style. That's what we're calling this one. EG got in touch. Oh, wait. She says, got in touch with me and was willing to help me out, but it wasn't moving along. I still haven't gotten an advance or an offer. Nothing. I kept with it, though. Started petition. Contacted. Whoa. You are getting with the congressman himself. She got with the congressman himself. How bad do you want the loan? Enough to sit on your butt and complain about it, saying, I'm not hearing nothing, or enough to get with the congressman? That's crazy. I would have never even went that far. I probably would have, I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be easier to rob a bank. Oh, no, it wouldn't, because you can't get in. Anyway, you don't want to rob a bank anyway, because that would be stupid. But anyway, wow, this is crazy. Dang. Yeah, Misty, call your congressman too. But Misty, you're in pretty good shape, ain't you? Let me look. Yeah, Misty, you're in funding status. You're good. You're just you're congressman. Yeah. You know what, Misty? Yeah. Even though you're in funding status, Misty, why not? Call your congressman and say, I'm in funding status. I've been there for 2 weeks. What gives? Maybe they can push it up. I bet you they can. Because if you're in funding status, your money's there. It's just waiting for somebody to push it over to you. It's there. It's been allocated for. Elisha Gill, the president contacted everybody. I could report the SBA over this nonsense. Finally, I got an email with a loan offer and thought there was crossing the finish line, but I woke up in the morning. Oh, wow. Yeah, Misty, you need to... Dang, Elisha. Wow, I never heard of it going this far. As far as getting somebody going this far and still... Thank you so much. I need to hear the encouraging words. Well, Misty, these words shouldn't even they shouldn't. I'm not even trying to encourage you, even though they should be encouraging. But if you've signed for your money and you're in funding status, you like you said, keep checking your email or check your bank account. If you got an app, check it. Keep until the money pops in there, because it's going to be popped in there. You got your money. I'm not even worried about you, Misty. Not even worried about you anymore. You got your money. Go away. No, just kidding. Dang, Elisha. You're one tough cookie. To find out I was declined again. Wow. So wait, Elisha, is that 5? You've been declined 5 times? Finally sent another email to my congressman explaining the situation I was in and knew my rights to this help. And the very next day, wow. I got strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, home run. This is like strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, strike 4. Still going. I'm not. Alicia's saying, I ain't going nowhere. Alicia said, I ain't going nowhere. So now she's getting in touch with the congressman. Dang. That's crazy. Oh, I got emojis here too. I see that emoji. Thank you, Misty. Let me see if I can get one. Send you back one here. I usually don't. Wow, Alicia just got an answer and an offer, and it was $1,000 more than the first one she was to. Wow. Bam. Organic. That's crazy. So, Alicia has gone through the hoops. Alicia, how many times, if I can ask you real quick, for everybody in this room watching and everybody that's going to watch this, a lot of people are starting to watch too. Alicia, how many times, I'm counting 4 or 5 times that you were actually denied, that they actually said no. And now she's been going through the ringer for months. And not only is she getting what she was asking for, but $1,000 more than the first offer that was asked for. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. So it's not a 3 strikes, you're out, people. It's a you quit and you're out. Huh. I did find something out, though. Alicia says they have a new program. They are running the computer systems. And even though technically our credit score shouldn't have been a problem, the reason my last decline, here we go. Okay, so she's saying her credit score should not have been the problem. And that was the reason why she was declined last. Okay. They have a new program, and they're running in the computer systems. Oh, the new program, apparently, the credit score holds more weight. The reason why that happened was because they needed it to. So they could run my application under new application number under the new computer program. Ha! So the new computer program, I got to maybe change my words around. Maybe Alicia needs to correct me on this. So you're saying that the new program is a lower credit score because she's getting more money with a lower credit score. Huh. Wow. Wow. You learn something new every day, don't you? Now, if somebody's watching this and they haven't been watching this from the beginning, actually, I'd go back a little bit, maybe 15 minutes ago, when Elisha Gill got online here and started talking about when her, I don't know if you could delete everybody else's questions and mine and what I put in there and just had her story lined up and put up to where it all flowed. This is incredible, people. This is incredible. So yeah, stick with it. I got the call from my loan officer today, and my paperwork is in the mail. I can sign it and mail it back to them. It's going to take 3 days once I receive it. And the crowd goes wild. and the crowd goes wild. Wow. Floored. I'm floored. Dang. Well, last time it was declined was because of the old gotcha. You hear that, people? So she was denied like 5 times. She got with her congressman. She did this. She kept emailing. She kept calling. She was declined 5 times. And she got more money than what the original approval was for. And now they're mailing her letters and this is snail mail. Now they're going to mail you real paper letters. This is really totally official. Wow. So if anybody is out there watching, scroll up and start watching where Elisha started talking about this thing right here. That's it. I'm amazed. People, whoever you've been listening to, saying 3 strikes and you're out. People, whoever you've been listening to saying 4 strikes and you're out. We have somebody, a real person here that has gone through this, has been declined. If we go through it, it's been at least 4 times been declined and kept moving, kept trying, kept going, and got the loan for even more than, with their score even lower than what they needed it to be. So if your score is low and they're saying that's the problem, no, it's not. You know what the problem is you were giving up too soon. Quit giving up. So I would say my 4th time, but technically it would be my 5th. Wow. My credit score is at a 565 and it was a 483. I didn't know about the new system, but I have a new application number and everything. So keep applying, people. They've even lowered, from what you're saying, Elisha, they have lowered now the credit score? They have lowered the credit score? They've lowered the credit score and are giving you more money. So she's saying, just to be safe, that it's her 4th denial, but it's actually, from what I'm reading too, it's been like her 5th denial. And she still kept going, and now she's getting a loan. Now she's getting the EIDL loan, and she's getting money to save the business. This is what we're talking about, people. I'm stoked. I am stoked. The whole process took for Elisha. How long did the whole process take? I think she said she started this thing in April. She started March 30th. So March 30th to, what's today? January, February, March 3. Wow. 3:30 to 7. We'll say 20 if she's getting the mail in a couple days. That's how long it took her. 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 4 months of being denied, of being told, no, you can't get it. Every month, somebody telling you, nope, you can't get it. Your credit score is too low. Your credit score, and she started off with a 483 credit score, and she still kept going. Her credit score went all the way up, is now at a 565. Even with, you would think that her credit score would have went down and dropped like a bucket of nails, but because of all of the reapplications she's submitting, they got to check my credit again. But these are hard pulls. That's not going to mean a lot as far as bringing your credit down. Okay. Wow. So she was denied, say, 5 times, and she still is getting a loan because she stayed persistent. She stayed on top of it. Now, Elisha, if I can ask you this question, this is a very important question. As far as getting your loan and getting in contact with the people, can you write down for those that are out there watching right now and those that are going to be watching, can you write down like the how am I trying to say it? Not the congressman's number and stuff like that, but you first, number 1, reapplication through what? The email. Number 2, reapplication through the email. that you got declined on? Is that what you reapplied on? Was the email that you got declined on? Way to go, Ophelia. You go for it. Elisha, you're getting almost 4 months. Elisha's getting this loan. Wow. Yeah, Elisha, can you write down what, like, I first got back with who, because I know you started jumping over hoops going to and getting with Congress, and that was amazing. That was genuinely genius. But for those out there who may have lost a little bit of hope in getting the loan, I think that hope has just been reborn, and now we can go forth in a little bit more faith, and a little bit more diligence and strength, and just keep moving forward, non-stopping, like the EG. We take the EG style. We're calling this EG style. EG style, just not giving up. Just not giving up. Wow. That's awesome. That is so cool. That is so nuts, man, that she just did that. I'm floored. So, okay, now it's asking me if I need to hide or comment. Let me see if I can. There's no way I can show that. I'm going to show it. And she says, I'm a single parent of 2 little ones, and this messed with my family. I had to sell my vehicle, 60% of our belongings. So, yeah, excuse my French, but don't mess with my family. Understand. You know, when your comment comes up there, I get a chance. I can either decline it, or they actually check. Wow, that's pretty cool how they do that for us. But anyway, what a story. PDC reconsideration at SBA or SBA.com. Wow, that's huge. That's great. Everybody take a look at that. What Elisha Gill has just put down there for you to PDC reconsideration SBA.gov. There you go. That's good information right there. And how many times did you go through PDC reconsideration at SBA.gov? Congrats. Bye. See you guys later. No, not you. I would have done the same thing, my family as well. Ophelia, way to go. Amen. And saying goodbye to my son and my daughter-in-law to be. PDC consideration at SBA.gov. I also emailed the email address they had attached to the SBA EIDL information out there. Okay, cool. I got to make sure that this live chat stays available to people, because that is an amazing story that she has just blessed everybody with tonight. Thank you, Elisha. I just want to say that this is I have heard a lot of complaints. And I understand it. I get it. I get why you're mad, why people are mad and upset about this. And I try to give hope to everybody I can. But I think that right there, that what we're seeing over here in the chat box with Elisha's story, is that you don't give up. You don't give up. And that's just amazing. Kasim Saleh says, I didn't get approved the first time, and then I waited 2 weeks. Then I agreed up light, and I got approved. Now, what do you think about that? I didn't get approved the first time, and I waited 2 weeks and then agreed up late. And I got approved. So now what do you think about that? I think it's good. I think that... Oh, cool. I think it's good. Oh, no, that's okay, Elisha. I understand your frustration, and we all do. So you got it out. You had to just... Sometimes, the darn word just doesn't seem to be the one for the job. I get it. So it's okay. We're with you. We're with you. Qasem Saleh, I didn't get approved for the first time, but I tried 2 weeks after that and got approved. What do you think? I need your opinion, please. I think it's great. That's cool. But Qasem, did you see Elisha? She got denied 5 times. Wow. And kept trying. And Qasem, way to go. I think we're going to see Qasem. Elisha, what do you think about Qasem? I'm going to let Elisha answer that. Elisha can answer Qasem. I sent about 12 emails total, some with just emails asking what's going on, extra forms, proof of whatever I couldn't find to help. Huh. Here, take everything. Take all my information. Here it is. Give me my money. Give it to me. Here's my phone. You can check my contacts. Here's my computer. Here, you can check my emails. Do whatever you want. Give me my money. My taxes. That's great. Dang. That's persistency. That's persistency. So if you're going to be persistent, you're going to win. If you can be persistent, if you've got it in you to go the distance to get the loan, like Elisha, then you'll get the loan. If you don't have it in, if you just give up and quit trying, then that's on you, man. But this story that we've just heard and watched and seen is amazing. Thanks, Qasem. Thank you. And just for Qasem, I think if you read Elisha, she got declined 5 times and still is, now she's getting literal mail from people that are saying you're going to be approved. Here's some documents to sign. Wow. It's crazy. Way to go, Qasem. Way to go. You're good to go, man. Way to go to keep striving. This is just the people who just keep going back and back for it. Got an email saying create an account. I logged into it and it had a proven amount. I accepted it, then verified my identity. I also see they pulled my credit. Does that mean I should be good to go? RL Music Services, you should be, you're well on your way. You're almost there. You've almost crossed the finish line. You need to sign. You need e-sign. That means you're good to go. Once you e-signature, which is your next step in line for our music, once you e-sign, which is the next email you're going to get, unless they ask for new route and number, stuff like that. But once you sign, you're in. But it sounds to me like they're moving right along with you. Okay, Elisha, don't give up. Please don't give up. This is your help out there, and you're a legal citizen of this country and a small business owner that devastated a forced lockdown. Alabama is taking a hard hit. We're praying for Alabama. Alabama is a strong state. I know people in Alabama. I got family members in Alabama, close to Mobile. But anyway, strong people, tough people. They ain't going to give up. They don't give up. Elisha's from Alabama. They don't give up. I fell out of application before 3 weeks ago, and I'm still waiting for the last stop sign and close. Like, man. Thanks, man. No problem. RL Music. How long ago was that? I'm going to go back to music services real quick. I'm a musician myself, so kind of interested in that. Not overly, but email saying I had to create an account. Okay. Yeah, you open the portal, and in your portal you had an approved amount. I'm just saying your account's probably the portal. That's where the money comes in and out, or basically just comes in first for a while. Accepted it, then verified my identity. Bang, bang, bang. Yep. Also, they pulled my credit. Bing, bing, bing. Does that mean I should be good? That's how it worked for me. That's how it worked for everybody who's been approved. That's exactly how it went. That's exactly how it went for me, RL Music. And Elisha asking Qasem Salah. Elisha is asking Qasem Salah. So you got approved for the loan or you got a grant? It's a good question. They're two different things. Thanks for watching RLML Music Services. And once again, for those that are watching now that may not have been watching earlier, if you could scroll to the beginning of Elisha Gill's first comment and to go through this video, I'm probably going to edit this video, and I'm just going to cut it, and I'm going to start it right there. I'll re-edit it to where it's a less lengthier video, but I want that story still kept for the history books to say that this is not a strike one, strike two, strike three. I'm probably going to change the background too, because this wasn't a strike one, strike two, strike three home run. This was a strike one, strike two, strike three, strike four. And I think maybe even on strike five, you got a base hit or you're got a double and you're rounding third now, getting ready to go home. So this might be an infield home run on the sixth denial. Applied on 5/3/20. Pulled my credit 7/20. Yeah. Okay. This is going back to Elisha. I think that's why they're mailing the documents out now and having to sign it that way because of the new program they're running off of. Gotcha. Especially with you, if you've been talking to congressmen or even had mail come from congressmen, they've got a special. I think you're kind of in a different category of people here. And Kiana Brown applied on 5 January, February, March, April, May 3rd, and got her credit pulled in 7/14. Have you heard anything, Kiana? Have you heard anything? Asking because if you watch Elisha, if you look at her, the way Elisha did this, well, she kept on calling back and and stuff like that to try to get somebody tapping somebody. Hey, excuse me, I'm here. I'm not going away. And they said, oh no, you're declined. No, I'm not. Excuse me, I haven't left and I'm not leaving. And I'm still wanting my money. And I want my loan. I can do this. And she's doing it. So that's just amazing. Wow. This is crazy. Kasam says back to Elisha, I just got approved for a loan more than $1,000 advance money. They stopped giving people $1,000 since last week. Cool. Elisha says to Kiana Brown, call the Tier 2 supervisor and find out where your application is at, whether it's going to a loan officer now or what. Kasam and so if everybody here is watching the way this chat is going, you'll be able to get a lot of really valuable information here. And there's so much information on this chat. I wish I could just print it out and just read it all at once, because it's just an array of different kinds of information that actually helps further you. It helps you get further into where you're going with this. It's not gonna just this is not a stimulus package update. This is money that you need to get now. The stimulus package is going to come. When it comes, it's going to come. We can't push that. But this is money that you should be getting now that you can push and you can get with persistency. So LMM Music Services, just going to call you Music. Music, just for your information, I submitted the app 7/1/20, got the email, login, create an account on 7/12. 12 days later, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Mine took 30 days. But I just did that today and saw the approval. Wow, that's fast. That's perfect. Now, the portal you're going to go to is probably going to be grayed out. You can't sign nothing. You can't, so that's okay. But that means that they're pretty much waiting for you. They're waiting you're going to get the documents signed. You'll be good to go. If they got with you that fast, that was pretty quick. There wasn't a whole lot of mumble jumble with yours. It sounds like it's pretty straightforward with you, Oral Music Services, that you're pretty much good to go. And I've seen today, I just saw another huge loan for somebody that was huge loan. They were 580 credit score, and they got a huge loan. Well, got $44,000 on a 580 credit score. Not bad. Not bad at all. Exactly. That's another good point Elisha just made. If you applied before the cutoff date of the 11th, then if you applied before, your money is allocated and you'll get the grant. Now, if you applied after, here's the deal. I also want to encourage people in this. If you haven't applied yet for the EIDL loan, because they say the grant was supposed to come, but now they're out of grant money. But they were out of grant money before. Okay, and what did they do? They came out with another stimulus package, which added more money for grant money. So for those who are applying right now and later, past the date, that don't get the grant money, I'm pretty much thinking that the next stimulus check that comes up, if you have those employees, they're going to send out grants for you too. I'm guessing, I'm not 100%, but they did it last time. They added more money for the grant money. And they could add more money for grant money. They'll call it something else, but they called this one the EIDL Advance. They never said grant, but they could always add more money and say, okay, well, the people that missed it last time, boom, here you go. We're going to add another $10 billion in the EIDL Advance for the people who missed it. So just because they say they're not doing it anymore doesn't mean they aren't going to come back and redo it like they did before. So, yeah, what's up, Trunks? Trunks is back. Trunks say on. Messages for Chase. Elisha, I hope $1,000 is great, but UNF. K-Sem, what does UNF mean? Elisha, I hope the $1,000 is, I hope so. The $1,000 is great, but I didn't quite get that one, but maybe if you can just re-elaborate that. One question. That's debt for life. 30 years is debt for life. Yes. It's not a $10,000 free package like everybody thought. It's a 30-year. It's a mortgage. But here's the thing, Trunks. I'm gonna put this out there. It's a debt for life, maybe not. It's a debt for life for somebody who's not really good in business, or if your business is gonna fail. It's a debt for life. Or maybe later you can go claim bankruptcy on it, and it's not a debt for life. It's a mortgage payment, yes. It's the length of a mortgage payment, yes. But if you're a good businessman and somebody came and said, I can offer you a cash loan for your business, here's $100,000. Do you think you can take that $100,000 and within 30 years make a $20,000 profit, or 3.75%? Make a $37,000 profit on this $100,000? Of course I can. With $100,000, I can double that in a year. So I'll take the $100,000 loan, of course. Any great businessman who can do that is going to say, yes, give me the money. At that percentage rate, give me the money, because I know what I can do with my money. I know that I can get this money and make it higher. So, of course, I'm going to take that loan for sure. So, yeah, it's debt for life for those that are going to have trouble or struggle just paying the debt. But those that are going to take that money and make more money out of it, not debt for life. It's a great incentive. Anyway, I'm just going to put that out. But, yeah, it's debt for 30 years. If you've been waiting a few weeks for a few months, get on it. Call the SBA. Elisha says, if you've been waiting a few weeks or a few months, get on it. Call the SBA. If they don't answer, email them. If you've done all that and still haven't heard anything, contact your senators. Kiana Brown says, I don't want the loan, unfortunately. Well, that's good. If you don't need it, then don't take it. God bless you. Elisha said, did anybody watch the hearing today? I don't know what the hearing is. I didn't even see anything. Amos filled out the applications, got approved, still waiting on docs. How long does it take? Good information, by the way. Good videos. Keep it going. Amos, if you got filled out the application today, we just saw somebody who filled it out on the 1st, and got approved. And now they're on the 12th day and they should be getting the money soon. So it's been taking about, mine took 30 days to even get back with me. So filled out the application, got approved, still waiting to sign docs. How long does that take? It could take a day. You could see it tomorrow. From the day you sign the first document or open the portal, it could take up to 30 days is what I'm saying right now. So hopefully you'll see it soon, Amos, but there's no certain set in stone date with all that's going on. I would just, how long? When did you fill out the application? It could take, I would say 2 weeks is the average. 2 weeks to a month is the average. Kiana Brown, so irritated with the whole process. Oh, that's why Kiana says I don't blame you. Everybody's irritated with it. If my business called John Promotion, my Chase says John Franks, I will have a problem. No, Trunks. I had my business name was, say, I had a kids channel called Jonathan's Playhouse, and my name is Phil. So I called the wrong thing. They asked for my information to change it to where my bank account was. So they'll ask you to change your information to your business account. If your business name is not in your bank name, they'll ask you to put your personal name on the business account. So that's not a problem. Okay, same, unfortunately, yeah. Loan officer said I was approved for $30K, still waiting to email sign docs. Well, that's a good sign. If you want the loan, I would take it. But heck, if you don't need it, no, I wouldn't take it. It's tempting. It's tempting, though, isn't it? You got to admit it's tempting. Because you know, with $30,000, you can take that and make $40,000 out of it within a year. You could pay back the $30,000, have $10,000 in the bank. I don't know. Yeah, it's up to you. But if you already got the money, then you ain't got to take it. I don't know. I'll still get the grant money if you don't. Yes, you'll still get the grant money if you don't accept the loan. Yeah, you'll still get the grant money as long as you click in the box. I am an employee, and in the comment section, hopefully you wrote, I will take the grant money. And those of you that are married, as long as you're even just married, you write in there that you have a spouse and you're married. You get an extra $1,000 just for being married. I don't know if you knew that, but if you haven't written it in already, it's another good thing. It's been about 6 days, Amos. Yeah, man. I mean, 2 weeks is the norm. 30 days is late. So you're still got time. And they've even gotten back with you already. So that's pretty quick. Elisha Brown says, Kiana Brown, awesome. Way to go, sweetheart. It's amazing hearing those words, isn't it? Yeah, that is awesome. Trunks, don't give up. Don't give up. Trunks, did you just go through this with us? If you went through this with us and you saw Elisha Gill, 5 times she was denied. 5 times she was denied. And now she's getting approved. They're sending her papers in the mail saying, sign these docs, and giving her more money than what she asked for. Gosh. And wait, here's another thing with Elisha Gill's testimony. Okay? Here's another thing with that. She started this 4 months ago, right? Was that 4 months ago? And now is just getting it now because of her persistency. Dang, that is hard. That is hard. So stay bold, people. I know, Kiana, it's tempting. I know. But stay strong. If you want the money bad enough, you're going to get it. That's what I'm seeing here with the EG style of play. And it's just crazy that she was even hung around and throwing punches still, in the 12th round. She's still throwing hard. And now that she's knocking her opponent out, her opponent's giving up and saying, mercy, mercy, I'm done. Okay. Young-see greatness. I'm going to just call you Young-see greatness. That's cool. Young-see greatness. Amen. They sent my grant to the bank to verify it's me. Yeah. But I use a personal account for my personal account. And my name and my business name application. Will they reject it? If it's a Cash App, they'll reject it. They'll send a grant to a Cash App, but they won't send like a money transfer app. A regular bank. They need a regular bank for this. It is a regular bank, Young-see. They sent my grant to the bank to verify it's me, but I use a personal account, and my personal account name is the same as the business name application. No, that's fine. Young C, that's fine. If your personal name is the same as your business name, that's fine. That's cool. It's even better that way. So that's cool. Yeah, they did the same thing with me. I had my names was wrong on my business, and they told me that. They sent me a letter saying, we can't do this until you change, until you verified the name of your business. And I was like, so I'm a sole proprietor. So I'm a sole proprietor. I have to use my name. I can't use my business name that people know my business as. I'm a sole proprietor, so I have to say, okay, well, my name is Young C Greatness. Instead of my name being, whether I was in music business, my name ain't guitarstudios.com. My name is Young C Greatness. Use that. So that's the way you go. Dang, Elisha, now you're getting paid. Congrats, man. That's just awesome. This was an EG style video, everybody. EG style video. Strike one, strike two, strike three. Most people would have stopped and went and sat down on the bench. Strike four, still swinging. Nope, she ain't going to the bench. She's still swinging. Bam, she knocked it out of the park, or at least she hit the ball. She got on second base. She's now rounding third. DJB. Oh yeah, Kiana, you're a sole proprietor too. Yeah. Peace to the sole proprietors out there. Peace. DJB received that email. It says your earliest application will continue to be processed. We withdraw application number from active consideration. What's that mean? Received your earliest application will continue to be processed, and we have withdrawn application number from active consideration. DJ, that sounds to me like you put in more than one application. They've withdrawn one of them to go forward on the other. Usually they'll withdraw the one that's less likely to get approved, and they'll go forward with the one that's has better chances. DJ, am I right? Did you apply you put in more than one app? No. They don't take, I just did a video today on that. They don't take Cash App, Chime, but they do take PayPal for PP. For grants, you might get the advance loan for the grant. The PayPal definitely can have a grant. Bank of America, you can get the loan. But you can't get a loan. Even PPP, the only loans you can get is... the only loans you can get through PPP is a regular bank, PayPal, Apple Square, or Intuit. Those are the only three transfer payment apps that will actually disperse PPPs. But Cash App, Chime can actually even close your account on you if you have deposits for commercial deposits coming in. And I heard a really bad story about that one, about somebody who was using Cash App who they got one deposit in, but then it was gone. Everything was gone, and they don't know what happened to it because it was declined. Yeah, don't do Chime. Use Chase, West Fargo. Yep, good with that. Bank of America. I use Bank of America. I'm a sole proprietor, and it had no problem with mine, so that was cool. DJ, sounds like they're running your application through new system. Oh, that's good then. Hey, Elisha. With Young C Greatness, or DJ and Elisha together. Oh, okay. No, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, they're running it through the new application system. That's good. Yeah, be careful using any kind of... It's a red flag area if you're using a Cash App or a something like that. If you're using PayPal as your business account or Chime, or even Apple Square. Squares and PayPals are okay. It's bad. It's a red flag when a lender, because remember, with loans, we're dealing with a lender. The government is not in charge of whether you're going to get the loan or not. after a certain amount of time, they're submitting your application saying we'll insure this. So if they're going to insure it, it's got to go through a lender, because the lenders are actually forking out the money for it, not the government. The government's saying we'll cover it if they don't come through. But if they see an app that somebody just put on their phone as their bank account, they have a hard time saying, yeah, I'll give them my money. How you mess up trucks? Not sure. I mean, maybe that meant trunks. I did mine 7/7, got my next email day, grayed out. Now it's that a good thing. Grayed out's a good thing, but it's a better thing when it's green. Grayed out means you can't go in and change it. It means it's frozen because they don't want you changing your information. It turns to green. That means you click that button and you are good to go. So if you did yours on 7/7, 10 days later, now it's grayed out. That's the way it's supposed to be. It sounds like you're in the system the way everybody else is, which is a good thing. That goes out to Tarentine James. Trunk says full boost because I put example John promotion in my personal account, days John Franco. Yep. That's okay. You just got to change that, Trunk. It's no big deal. Darlene Locklear says she got her grant on Chime. There you go. You got your grant on Chime. And that was $1,000. I think if you try to get another one, then they might lock you out there. And also the grant also is not a loan. It's not the PPP loan. But even if you want to get, say, your tax returns on time or something like that, money that the government is giving out, here, take that. It's your money that there's no middleman, nothing in between. It's your money. That basically it's your money. Then they'll put it, like I said, they'll put it in a boat and send it downriver to you if that's the way you want to get it, because there's no middleman there. So even your tax returns, if you want it on a debit card or do you want it on a cash card? How do you want your tax returns? They'll mail it to you in a check. They'll give it to you on Chime. How do you want it? You just got to open an account. It's your money. But loans, on the other hand, are not your money. So it goes through a lender. That means they want to see some kind of stability there, some kind of a system that is FDIC insured. Where Chime, they go through a Sutton Bank, which isn't. It actually says FDIC insured, but when it gets to the deposits portion, it's not FDIC insured anymore. You'll understand that later. But it won't work for loans. Chime will not work for loans. It could actually hurt you, and I've heard of some bad stories. But that's good, Locklear. That's cool that you got your grant on Chime. Trunk says, I use Chase. Chase is probably as tight as you can get right now with the government. Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America. Those are probably the top threes that are just money. Elisha, if you need to fix you, want to find out, give them a call. Keep talking, Elisha. Okay, thanks. I used the routine account this time. They did the update. Nice. Everybody seems to have positive things going for them right now. And I've seen lately, I think in the past, this week has probably seen more money go through for PPP, for EIDL, more money. I've seen people like, I got my money. This has been a huge week for everybody. Okay, EIDL, cash advance, and Cash App deposit. I've seen a lot of people, money get rejected. EIDL loans. EIDL loans are loans. They go through a lender. Lenders are not going to lend to somebody that uses they can get the Cash App. But the advance is free money that's given to you that doesn't have to be paid back. It's your money that is rightfully your money. And they can't withhold that from you. So it's like it's going from a lender or straight from the government. The government can give you your money, but if it has to go through a lender, which is the loan, means you have to pay it back. They don't trust you to pay it back through that Cash App that doesn't have any real tie to a business. And Cash App is not FDIC approved, FDIC insured. So if it's not going to be insured through the government, like a grant, free money doesn't have to be insured because it's free money. Once they throw it out there, if it doesn't get to you the way you said it didn't get to you. Sorry, it was yours and it was free money. But if somebody's going to loan it to you, then it has to come back. The money has to go both ways. It has to be more stable. I would like to know who received $2,000 Yeah, even because this is the first thing I've heard where he's saying somebody got more than $1,000 for an EIDL advance on a Cash App, because I have only heard $1,000 was the tops, and then I know Cash App only lets you get, I think it's up to 5,000. That's even on the premium. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but this is about the Elisha, the EG style program, where she was declined 5 times. And now she's getting Mo money. Mo Brooks money. Yes, 3.5% is a good deal. I think so. If you have a business and you spend $1,000 in your goods, I think you can make $1,037.50 back. I think you can make that 3.75% back. Because I can spend $1,000, I can make $1,000 back. So I can, 3.75% is a pretty good deal. I would take that deal. If they wanted to loan me $10 million on that deal, I would jump for a chance to do that, because I know I could make that $10 million into $20 million. So if anybody wants to say, I don't want to take it because I don't want to be in a mortgage, I get it. If you don't need it, or if you don't think you can take the money and make it, if you don't take that small snowball and make it into a bigger snowball, then don't take the money. But if you think you can take that money, if you believe in yourself enough, that's what I do. I believe in myself, just like Elisha. She believes that she can take that $7,700 and move that forward into making it to be $10,000, to making it to be $12,000, to making it to be $20,000, to making it be things, and where that 3.75%, where it's paid off well before that 30-year period. Hopefully, that's what I plan on doing. Hopefully, I can have that paid off before the end of the year. If you can pay it off before the year is over, within a year, if you pay it off, then I think there's $100 that you got to pay or something like that. But there's no interest rate on the first year. That's crazy good. Elisha Gill, I'm trying to see if I can find the number I called to speak with someone beside a tier 2 supervisor. That would be cool. That would be nice information to share. Yeah, if you can find that, if you could share that, that'd be awesome. Yeah, the advance is not a loan. The advance is money. It's yours. Actually, I don't know. I'd have to double check on the Cash App. Yeah, I interesting. Tarantine James, I am the truck industry. See a new truck in my future. Yeah, it's good for moving capital. So, working capital. It's good for working capital. And there's been a lot of people get online that will tell you can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do this with your loan. I can take that money and make that. I can do more with it than you can do more with that money than you think. I ain't going to go out there and tell you can do this or that, but with those people that are out there saying you can't do this, you can't do that, let's see about that. If I can take that, say 10,000, I'm not just going to sit back on that 10,000 and hopefully get by. I'm going to take that 10,000 and make more money out of it. That's what business is all about. Okay. Yeah, Elisha, if you could find that number, that would be sweet. That would be awesome. That would be interesting. If we could get a number to speak with someone beside a 2-tier supervisor, that would be cool. No problem, Trunks. That's you down there, man. You do your thing. You're good. Does anybody else have any questions? That's okay, Trunks. We all get off topic this late in the game. We've been on here for an hour and a half. Okay. Yeah, I did a video. I've been doing a lot of studying up on Cash Apps too. And when it gets to going to loans, ain't definitely nobody getting a loan with a Cash App. Even Chime, you're not going to get a loan for sure. You ain't going to get one on Chime or any kind of Cash App. Even on PayPal, they're not going to. PayPal, Intuit, and Square Up from Apple, they won't even get loans. EIDL, you'll notice if you look at all their stuff, it's only PPP program, but because PPP can be forgiven, which would make it a grant. And if anybody is here and they haven't signed up for a PPP loan, then push the EIDL aside for a minute, okay? You can get a PPP loan too. Okay, Jaquita Jackson applied for the loan in advance July 4th, but never received the $1,000 grant for the loan. Got the loan offer for $4,200. How does it take process? Either got to decline or approve the loan. You'll get and then you have to do one of the two to get the grant. Decline the loan, they'll send you the grant. Approve the loan, and you'll get a $4,200 deposit along with an $1,000 deposit. A $4,200 deposit that you got to pay back, and a $1,000 deposit that you don't. Hopefully that answers your question, Jaquita. For how long does it take to process? How does it take to process? It could take anywhere. It took me 40 days. Ouch, I know, right? It took me 40 days from day one. It took me 30 days before I got my first reply back. It took me around 10 days for the first reply to my loan going into the bank. So it took about 10 days for the whole process. And if anybody is new on here that is watching, go back into Elisha Gill, scroll up to Elisha Gill and watch her testimony. Watch how that folds out, how she got that, how she's getting her loan, because she went through 5 denials and is still getting a loan. Dang, that is heartwarming. It's amazing. It's amazing. E-signature. Yay. Congratulations. The brand got the money. After your e-signature, how many days did it take for the funds to direct deposit? It took me, I e-signed on Friday night. I got my funds on Monday morning. Who was I talking to earlier here? Had e-signed already? That's right. Yes, Jaquita, you'll get $5,200 if you don't decline it. $4,200 of it is the loan. You'll have 30 years to pay it back, which will be like $10 a month, something like that, right? Maybe $4,200 a month, or it might be $20 a month for 30 years. Yeah, but yeah, you'll get $4,200 and then an initial another deposit for $1,000. So yeah, take the money. Why not? Yeah, it could take anywhere. This goes to the brand. After the e-signature, how many days did it take for the funds to direct deposit? It can take anywhere from a day. Some people get it that day. And another person here said they e-signed 2 weeks ago. Was it? Wait, maybe not 2 weeks, but 10 days, 2 business weeks. And they still haven't got their money. No, on the 4th. So the answer to that is the brand. The good thing is you e-signed. It's in stone. It's yours. You're getting the money. But you're just waiting for somebody to push a button to get the money to you. You can call SBA loan officer, say, hey, I e-signed, where's my money? That's tapping them on the shoulder saying, excuse me, can you send my money now? We signed, what's up? But after you signed, you got the money. But it could take anywhere from 3 days to, well, it took me 3 days. It could take from 1 day to, on average, 5 days. We're going to show that number. Wow, she found it. There's the number. Elisha is saying, I spoke with Deborah Gibson. Now, Elisha, who is Deborah Gibson? Brady Payne, did the attorney advisor contact you about whether or not you was going to accept the loan? Yes. Yes, the attorney advisor did. Attorney advisor is a loan officer. But yeah, they got with me. The attorney advisor, it's a loan officer. It's one of the emails you get, and they asked me, said, hey, you misfilled some information. Your business isn't registered with the state. You need to sign up for this. And you didn't give us a bank routing number. and they give, send me your information is what the loan attorney asked me for. I sent them the information, and it was that day that I sent that information to him. They gave it to him. He sent me back and said, okay, they've approved it. So, and then I went and I e-signed. But yeah, they did. Yeah, it's a big gap. Tomorrow's the 4th day. No deposit. Yeah, give them a call. It ain't gonna hurt. But honestly, 4th day, like I said, some people it takes a couple weeks. But if you e-signed, then that's all that matters. It's your money. It's coming to you. But yeah, it'd be nice to have it tomorrow, wouldn't it? Yeah, I would. Why not? Why not give them a call? And I hope I answered your question with that, Brady. But yeah, the attorney advisor did contact me. Not about whether I was going to accept it, just about some information. Yeah. You're welcome. Elisha did, who was Deborah? She's the person over tier 2. Let me go back up here. I'm trying to see if I can find a number to call, speak with somebody beside a tier 2 supervisor. So that number. Deborah is not a tier 2 supervisor. She's above a 2-tier supervisor, or is she? And this is in Alabama, right? Because most of these are going. It seems like I think I was I was looking over. I hope Ernest doesn't mind me using his name, but he's in Jersey. And I was reading some stuff about Jersey because I'm interested in his. That Jersey had run out of SBA money, and I was going through New Jersey and how much they were allocated and to spend, and how much they have gotten pulled out of the pot of the EIDL money. And I realized that Jersey says they're out of money for EIDL. And I'm thinking, it's easier to deny somebody. Okay, yeah, the loan officer, see that one, Brand? Loan officer told 3 to 5 days to deposit. And that's about, mine took 3 days, so that's about right. Mine took 3 days, including the weekend, too. So I signed on Friday. I had it Friday night, so maybe they were working through the weekends. I don't know, but 3 to 5 days is a great time. But right now, I know they're hitting a lot. A lot went out this week as far as people getting their money. A lot of people were approved this week, and a lot of people got their money this week. I've heard more people this week than any other throughout the year that have come back and said, I got my money. I got my money. So it was a very good week. And more people this week saying, I got approved. I got approved. I e-signed. It's like, wow, they e-signed. They're in. They got their money. That's cool. But yeah, right now, it can take a while. 3 to 5 days would be great. That's good timing. If you can get in there, it's a beautiful life, but it's perfect. But it can take a little longer. But yeah, I'd call him, Brand. I'd call him. Well, I think that's going to be it. I don't want to have a 2-hour thing. Oh, I do. Almost. I'm almost at 2 hours. Wow, guys. This has been a good chat. And it's been a very encouraging one to those of you who are out there that are still waiting on your money. Stay strong. And I like that she put Deborah Gibson's number there. We got that there. She works for the SBA. Elisha, is there anything else you want to tell us? This floor is all yours, really. We'd made this special event right here, the special chat for Elisha, because of what she's done and how she's managed to not say no to the denials, kept going for it, and finally pulled it off and got her money. So anything else you want to say, Elisha? This is the EG style video. Gotta see something here. I'm gonna do something here. Deborah Gibson works with the SBA. Okay. Good. Okay, just had to get some information there. Everybody, oops. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it then. Guys, girls, and all of us that are going through the same experience with this SBA EIDL loan was the topic tonight. You know, we talked about a few other things, but the EIDL loan denial does not mean stop trying. It does not mean that. It doesn't mean that you're denied for good. It just means that somebody didn't like what you gave them. But it also means that if somebody else might not. But if it also means keep trying, because Elisha tried and tried and tried and tried. Finally, grit, spit, and a whole lot of duct tape, and you can get this loan. No, just keep trying. Be persistent. All right. Well, I guess there's nothing else out there. Then I will just wrap this up and say good night, everyone, and thanks. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay, Alicia says, I'm not sure what her position is in. I just know Congresswoman Mo Brooks' office had her contact me so she could go over my application, explain to me the issues and what else I needed to do. Big. That's huge. Wow. Okay. That's why I had to say hold on, because she said something here. Okay. So anybody that's watching here, she has given us a number of Deborah Gibson. I guess that would be in Alabama. I would think that it would stay in Alabama. Not sure. Yeah, Alicia, thank you so much. Look, anytime if you're going through something else on there and you want to say, hey, I got something else that these peeps might want to know, some information that I think they could use more than get with me. I answer my comments all the time, and I'm kind of privy to a few people out there that just seem to be having a little harder time than others, and I just like taking their stories, because people that are getting it easier is great and all, but kind of taking the ones that are going through a little bit more hard times and taking their stories and helping that slew, to helping everybody, but helping to encourage everybody out there, and I appreciate it. So if you have any more thing else you want to bring up, say, hey, speak, I'm gonna, I got this on my mind or something like that. We'll spark up a studio and a video stream, and we'll hit them with it. Okay. I appreciate all your help, Elisha. God bless you, and keep that family safe. Congrats. Encouraging prayers and going out to you and the fam. All right. Thank you. I'm trying to find an emoji here. I can't. Okay.